stretching the boundaries of how high up in the sky and away from Earth these cab drivers can withstand without the water in their bodies vaporizing due to the lack of atmospheric pressure, along with the gravity surprisingly present on a non-spherical track. It's Rainbow Road! Sorry, I don't have music. License got revoked. Do I even need music is the question. I mean, maybe. We'll find out at the end. Rainbow Road always seeks to aim higher in more ways than one. First showcasing Donut Plains Disco Inferno, Black, updated by city lights, the sky, more city lights, potentially the lowest to the ground out of all of them, more sky, space, planets and moons, and a space station. But either way, it's always a way to sign off the game with something that aesthetically marks your victory. So for all the flat earthers out there, and those people with at least one working brain cell, here is all the Rainbow Road tracks ranked from worst, okay, least best to best. Worst if there's no pot of gold at the end. What do you mean they don't have it? Okay, it is the worst. Yeah, we don't associate with him. I'll take over. Ow! Every fucking time. The one that started it all, at the bottom where it belongs. It's hard to place this one higher when the rest of the tracks were more innovative, but first time it did a great job in standing out compared to the rest of the tracks. It does require a bit of precision to stay on the track because of how narrow the track is, as well as avoiding the thwomps, providing you with more to worry about, and width of the track overall. There were two more remakes, one in Mario Kart 7, making it feel more modern for the time, and then the one in 8 Deluxe, to which this game pulls no punches with making things feel a lot more innovative, such as using the thwomps to encourage jump boosts, along with increasing the scale of it overall, maintaining a steady speed for it if you're in time attack mode. Good luck with online. If that were more here, it would be ranked above the next entry. Yeah, I guess it's very predictable for me to put the two lesser graphical ones at the bottom, but hear me out. I don't like them as much as the ones placed higher. Okay, well, compared to the SNES one, this one has a bit more of a diverse layout, and the GBA generally has a better way of managing drifting. So it feels a bit better cruising through, if not for any red shell that may linger and hover and shoot to kill. Just don't stare too hard at the bayonet in the background. I can see us watching my rankings closely. You can watch this closely. Honestly, when you compare this one to the others, it can feel a bit too long despite appearing as one grand spectacle involving neon lights in the sky. The only obstacle being the chomps through the track, although I guess they do feel a bit out of place, despite one possibly saying that a simple race to the finish, even though nothing is simple in Mario Kart. Just to take in the music and pretty colours is a nice touch in itself. You said touch in itself. Shut up, me butthead. In addition to this is the remake in 8 Deluxe, featuring a better implementation of the chomps to utilize the jump boosts yet again, and floating trains dropping coins, which feels like reverse train robbery. I feel dirty. But not to mention the track's laps only feature parts of the track, so it doesn't feel as bullshitless. I could have been nicer about that. I'll let you know where I rank this one when the time comes. That's no road. That's a space station, lad. Yeah, definitely the most industrial one to date. Although I don't really mind the aesthetic. I think my main issue with this track is that it doesn't really do a whole lot with the space station gimmick except for the 5 seconds worth of platforming and the grid surrounding the road. Other than that, it's Rainbow Road. Still a layout to get around the track, featuring some nice twists and turns. In that regard, it's pretty solid. But it's not standing out compared to the other ones I have on the list. And here we have more of a roller coaster feel, which doesn't make you feel like you're being curb stomped by Baby Park. This one is a small bundle of joy from start to finish, featuring one helix, one loop, and one corkscrew, which I think you get free prawn crackers as well, which would have been a great promo with the game, to be fair. But definitely not the easiest track to play in accordance with the don't drink and drive game, where you can't, well, drink while you drive, so you have to stop to drink. Sorry, I overcomplicated it. Which is hard to do when a fair bit of the track is automated. So down here, fresher! That Pepsi, I mean. I no promote alcohols here, just tea. Added note, I would rank the N64 remake after this. Time to twirl my mustache and move on. Out of all the different versions, I think this one carries the most nostalgia for me. I won't let that blind me though. But the slow descent through the mushrooms and bananas to fill you with more rage than potassium, and the sharp turns, along with many boosts, up towards the ascending boost tube. to fill this road with more purpose, as you then rush through boosts to then commence the next lap. This also holds more meaning to me as it's the last one to showcase the land below, until later entries strayed further towards space, in which the visuals are simply breathtaking. The city dwellers are probably confused as to why there has been a rainbow despite no rain. Let them stay confused, as a green shell falls off the road and hits them in the head. Arguably the most chaotic road in the series, but damn, does it pack great moments. The visuals of the Earth below and the galaxy where Alderaan used to be are a sight to behold. Sharp turns are usually a given, established by the tracks already discussed. Then, as the Wii's main innovation move was the jump boosting, this track displays it in abundance, in quite a few different ways, such as rebounding from bends, and as half pipes. That's all I can list, despite saying quite a few different ways. If I had to highlight my best strength, it would probably be consistency. Do I get the job now? And it carries a boost tube of its own. It must think we're playing poker and one-upping without green mushrooms. Couldn't really be anything else, could it? I mean, it can't be my doing. I'm pretty unpredictable. Bet you didn't think that was going to happen. But oh yeah, it could be the Switch version. Now, honestly, the main thing the Switch did better was the graphics and better jump boost opportunities. But that means the 3DS version still holds up immensely. But what way to push the limitations further and show us how big Mario characters are, as they aren't super tiny compared to Saturn. Maybe it's the effect of broccoli. I don't think so. I mean, at least the moon is bigger, and yet the gravity is less on it. Make it make sense. Besides that, though, so many other cool features, such as the tube section and glide section, making you have to choose your times wisely, and utilizing a planet's rings to greater effect than filling rings on an Apple Watch. And also, so there we have it! I think someone ripped up part of the script. So next up, we'll have the best Bowser castles, and then my 25 favorite tracks. Besides from this, I'm active on social media and I post different kind of content on TikTok, as well as live streaming on Kick. Check the description down below to see my beacons link, which shows you my live stream schedule. So that is all from me. Be sure to tell me what your favourite Rainbow Road track is, as well as place a like on this video. Place, don't drop it, otherwise you don't know where it will end up. And subscribe for future content like this. Thank you everybody, and until next time, lights out. I've done this take 3 times, and I have kicked things on every single take. First it was you, then it was you, and then it was you, which is a soft bag, but it still makes a noise.